Yo, it's Elliot with Yo Elliot. You got strength questions, and I got your answer. Yo, Elliot. Well, today we got a great question that's a follow-up to my last video where I made a lot of people uncomfortable by telling a kid that he should quit his job so that he could follow his values. What a crazy idea. Anyway, Cluck Cluck Pow asks, Yo Elliot, I'm asking you for advice in this situation. What would you do? So here it is. I'm 19 years old, living at home and going to school full time. My family is not in a good situation. My brother is a chronic schizophrenic and so is my mother. Medication does very little help to them. My dad's 76 years old and in very poor health, and that's basically my family, other than a few people that live in Cuba. This is how it's been my whole life. I don't think I could take it anymore. It literally drains the life out of me. Because of how I've grown up, I know exactly what I want to do and what I love to do, and that is to help other people who are in less fortunate situations in their lives. And I want to extend this. I want to work with autistic kids and help them develop academically. However, I don't get paid for this, and that's where the money issue comes into play. As you can imagine, due to our conditions, there is no one here at home who works. I find myself in a situation now being the person who has to take care of these people that I call my family, the people who have taken care of me for all these 19 years. What do I do? Well, buddy, the very first thing I want to do is I want to extend how excited I am for you. You see, the greater the challenge that you face in your life or in anything, the greater the reward. So for example, when a kid comes into my gym and I immediately recognize his potential, either by the structure of his body or his attitude, I challenge that kid more than I'll challenge someone who comes in that seems like they've got less potential. And that's because I believe in my heart that if I push this kid a little bit harder, if I give him just a little bit more of a challenge than he's probably comfortable with, I know he's going to respond and he's going to get stronger. He's got a gift. Now, God or the universe or the Tao or whatever the hell you want to call it, the animating force of the universe, sees that you have a potential within you that is great enough to overcome this challenge, and it's quite the challenge. And that you're going to become so strong beyond this that you're going to go on and do incredible things and have an incredible life. Either serving people in the capacity that you believe is fit, like you said, helping children with autism, or being successful in any realm or reality that you desire. The thing is that if you didn't have all the potential that he saw fit in you, you wouldn't get this type of challenge. So see this as the big coach in the sky saying, Cluck Cluck Pow, that's your freaking name, Cluck Cluck Pow, you've got everything that it takes to make this shit happen, and guess what? You're going to be 10 times stronger when you get through this. That's the very first paradigm shift that I want to afford you. The other paradigm shift is that for so long we've been led to believe that making money and doing good are two totally different things. We're reminded of how poor Mother Teresa was, or all the people that serve people, how little they have, and how people who make lots of money are doing it on the backs of others and downtroddening them and making their lives miserable in order to achieve wealth. Now, of course, there are extremes in both regards, but it's a lie that you cannot earn a great living for yourself doing exactly what you love to do and helping people in return. In fact, it's been said, in order to get what you want, you've got to help a lot of people get what they want. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to offer you a solution. I'm going to offer you a step-by-step system that you can use or anyone else can use in order to earn a living doing what you love, even if you're only 19 years old and you have the type of stressful life that you have. What you're going to need are two things: creativity and hard work. If you can be creative, if you can take the idea I'm going to share with you and make it your own, put your spin on it in order to utilize it to the best of your ability, and you're willing, number two, you're willing to break your ass to make it happen and not give up, because perseverance is the golden attribute. Because whatever I tell you, and this is just a rule that I live by, you're probably going to fail at first. But you keep going. You get up and you do it again, you do it again, and you do it again, until ultimately all the assholes that dropped out when they first failed are talking about how it doesn't work and living their lives as slaves. And you are a lucky, successful guy making things happen. You're blessed. That's what they call you when you break your ass and you're creative. So here's what I'm going to offer you. Give me a second. I'm going to pull up my, my outline. Here's what you're going to do. If you follow these steps, you're going to be able to help the people that you want to help and put yourself in a path to make lots of money. And lots of money is relative. You know, I don't make $1 million a year, and I really don't even desire to make $1 million a year. I want to earn enough to be free enough to do the things that I want to do, hang out with the people I want to hang out with, help the people that I want to help, and be free. That's what wealth is to me. If that means $100,000, $200,000, $500,000 to you, whatever the case may be, I'm giving you a template that you can use that's going to allow you to do that, but not only to serve yourself, but to serve the autistic children that you desire to support academically. Here's what you're going to do. Choose an organization that you want to support. This is step one. Choose an organization you want to support, an autistic organization. Do your research to find out which ones would appreciate your support and could possibly support you in return. And I don't mean support you monetarily, but perhaps give you exposure or help you get your message out or support you in your project of helping them. So do your research and find a single organization that you're going to help. Once you find that organization, you're going to set that aside, and what you're going to do is you're going to find 10 experts, 5 to 10, you don't even need 10, 5 to 10 experts in a niche or in a field that you have a lot of passion for. So I've got a lot of passion for fitness. So what I would do is I'd go and contact 5 fitness experts, guys in the fitness industry that, or strength industry or sports industry, whatever it is that you love. It doesn't even have to be tied to that. It could be, you know, the greatest painters of all time, whatever it is. Find 5 to 10 experts that really can offer a lot of content, a lot of value to people that are going to listen to the information that they're going to provide you with. You're going to contact these 5 to 10 people. You're going to do it either via email, you're going to send them letters, you're going to make phone calls, you're going to do whatever you have to do to get the attention of these people because you're going to ask them for a favor. Before we continue, this is a job in and of itself, trying to get people's attention. Now, those of you who send me questions all the time and post comments down below and send me emails, you realize that I can't answer all of your questions. So if you want to get someone, and I'm not even, like, I'm not a superstar. I make videos on YouTube. But if you want to attract the attention of someone who you know's time is valuable, step out of the box just a little bit. Sending an email is not going to work. Sending a YouTube message is not going to work. You might want to find out what his mailing address is and send him a pizza with a letter on top saying, hey, I wanted to offer you this pizza, so and I'm going to give you a call later on. You know, like, just be creative. Give them something in the mail. Send them something priority mail, you know, a package. Just do something that's out of the ordinary. You don't have to spend a lot of money. Like I said, you have a pizza delivered to his house with a letter. Once you get that person's attention, what you're going to ask them to do is to provide you with an interview. I'd like to record an interview with you asking these 10 questions on how to jump higher, on how to build muscle in your arms, on how to paint beautiful murals. Whatever it is, you're going to ask that expert to offer his expertise in the form of a phone interview or a written interview. It's up to you. The phone would be a lot easier. So that's step 3. Step 1, we'll start over again. Choose an organization to support. Step 2, contact 10 influential people in that niche. Get their attention. 3, get content from them. Okay. Now what you're going to do is, most of these people who have influence in their niche, in their area of expertise, have lists. They either have email lists. See, a lot of you guys get my emails because I make it a point to offer you a chance to get on my email list so I can talk to you about other things, other offers and other ideas that I have that may support you. You might like it, and allows me to earn a living by sharing these ideas with you and asking for money in return. I know that makes a lot of people uncomfortable. But this is how I earn my living, and this is how you're going to earn your living, doing what you love, helping people, just like I do. So what you're going to do is you're going to ask that person to mail out to their list. You're going to say, please, and you can write the email yourself, or you can have them write it, but say, would you mind mailing out to your list? And what I would like you to email to your list is an offer to get the package of interviews. So for example, if you interviewed me and you interviewed 4 or 5 other experts in fitness, you would then say, hey, Elliot, would you mind mailing out to your list and letting them know that I have this package of 5 experts that have given me information about fitness? And I'll mail that out. And what happens is when I mail that out, they're then going to get on your list, because you're going to set it up so that in order to get the interviews, the people have to put in their email address and then get your interviews. So what you've just done is you've created you're creating your own email list. You're getting customers who are interested in what those experts had to talk about. Now that you have this email list, you can offer them something to buy. So you're going to offer them, if you like those 5 experts, I've got 10 experts. Now it sounds like a lot of work, because it is. I've got 10 experts that you might enjoy. Or I've got this book with 20 experts who wrote articles. Whatever it is, you're going to ask them to purchase it. But here is the kicker. I'm going to give 100% of the proceeds to this organization. Whatever your organization is, the Autistic Supporters of America, right? You're going to say, for $29.95, I'm going to give you this book or these audios or this DVD, whatever it is that you decide to come up with all the information from the experts. I'm going to give this to you, and 100% of that money is going to go to this organization. People love buying from people who have a mission, who have a purpose. The reason why they're buying is like, well, yeah, this is great. I want this information. It's going to help me build muscle or jump higher, or whatever the case may be. But that money is going to this organization. And be honest about it. Give 100% of that money that you collect for that information to the organization that you're going to support. Right? So you just did 2 things. You built yourself a customer list. And a lot of this stuff is like, may go over some of you guys' heads. You're building yourself a customer list. These are people who want to buy stuff from you because you've got interesting information. And you just made a lot of money to help the organization that's going to support the people that you want to spend your life supporting. So you give that money away. So let's say you earned $1,000. That $1,000 could buy books and computers and stuff for the kids that you want to help. Now that you've got that customer list, you can continue to email that customer list and find out what other things they would like. Hey guys, I know you really like that book with the 10 experts. I've got a DVD series coming out where I go and actually interview these experts at their gyms, and they show you the exercises that they're talking about. So these people who would purchase the first product from you are going to want more stuff. If you're anything like me, it's like I'm always buying books. And if I find an expert that I like or someone that I like buying from, I'll buy everything that they have. I'll buy whatever they come out with. I don't even check it sometimes. I'm just like, this dude came out with another book, I gotta get it. And that's the type of relationship that you want to build with the people that the relationship you're going to build with the people on your list. This is very important. So that is I'm kind of glossing over this because obviously there's a lot more to it. The main thing behind that idea is the hard work that's associated with it. The information about how to do what I just said, I basically gave you the outline. There are some little like nuts and bolts that you got to figure out. Like you got to figure out how to make a website. You got to figure out how to create an email list. You got to figure out how to make videos or how to record audios. But that's all technical BS, and you can Google most of that stuff and figure it out. But my man, I am so excited for you because you know what your mission is in life. And there's no greater mission than supporting other people and becoming the strongest versions of themselves. And with the autistic children that you want to help academically, that's exactly what you're doing. Their potential, I don't know what their potential is, but your job in life, your mission in life is to help see them reach their full potential. And that is honest, good work. And I'm excited for you because you now know how to do that and make money doing it. And use a hobby like fitness or strength training or whatever it is to make that happen. I'm excited about that, and I'm excited about the challenge that you've been handed by God or the universe. Because it means that someone somewhere way up there believes in you and believes that you can overcome this challenge and become incredibly strong. And in that strength, you'll help other people become the strongest version of themselves. I hope that helps, my buddy. Keep me posted. Let me know. If you have any questions about how to make that happen, shoot it over. Maybe you and I can talk on the phone or something. I'd offer you that. But I got to know that you're committed and that you're willing to work hard and that you're creative and you can make this shit happen. Believe in yourself. I believe in you. And I believe in every single one of you. And that's why I say things like quit your fucking job, man up, get some balls, and go and do what you've been set out to do. You weren't made to be a factory worker. You were designed to share your gift with the world. Discover that gift and never, ever, ever take no for an answer for going out to share that gift and also putting food on the table at the same time. If you can't figure out how to do that, then you probably aren't watching this video because you don't have an internet to Google how to make money doing what you love. Talk to you next time. Yo, Elliot!